but couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, really sloppy start from TFC. We saw that.
Down the right, manages to find Auro, who is up against Alphonso Davies. It's towards the edge of the box. Now it's Alphonso Davies. Reina of Toronto. And after today, TFC, defending MLS champions, have just 3 matches remaining. Mavinga with a strong challenge.
Mavinga can't get over. Shot's got too much power. Bono can't adjust his feet or his hand in time to keep it out of the net.
Alphonso Davies just receiving a little bit of treatment here. Davies, after that challenge.
Kai Kamara going absolutely nowhere. Davies comes back onto the field. I think he's just going to have to come from behind for the 2nd week in a row if they're going to pick up 3 points.
Just the 2nd time this season the Whitecaps have scored a goal in the opening 15 minutes of matches. But it seems as if so often this year Toronto FC have been digging a hole for themselves early in games. Looking at the stats now, there's 59 goals conceded this season.
We see this one from Alphonso Davies, just a bit of skill. Hansen comes into the back.
Lewinsky's clearance falls towards Alphonso Davies, who has switched sides with Brett Shea for the moment, as Davies is off to the races here up against Michael Bradley. Call to the Italian setup, Sebastian Giovinco. Counter against TFC. Reina gets it out towards Alphonso Davies on the far side, and the referee will pull this one back for Alphonso Davies. The sun finally starts to shine for the first time following that heavy loss in DC. Montreal will play against Toronto 2 weeks from now. And then they finish against New England Revolution, the Impact, but it's half-time. Now it drops towards Giovinco, but here is Alphonso Davies up towards halfway, and he'll find Kai Kamara. What's your relationship been like with the MLS club so far, John?
Yeah, it's so...
This is Alphonso Davies down the left side, and Russell Tybert finds Gazal, who's ball.
Mario on the left side, we were blown away. It was a different level to Murcia, and then it just continued, and it was hot, and we were pushing them hard, but not one of them were prepared to give an inch. And
Vasquez with 9 assists on the season and 8 goals so far this year, having signed a new multi-year deal in March, cleared away by
experience. Of course, it's at the women's level, but did very well. Knows what it takes to be a successful international manager. And one thing I loved about that was all he talked about was simple things, culture. Back there, the magnificent Ali Ghazal into a brilliant area. Superb performance from him out there today for the Vancouver.
Blocked away well there by Daniel Henry.
Absolutely brilliant from Henry. I'm sure John Herdman's got a big smile on his face now after the performance of one of his players out here, and Daniel Henry alongside these.
Alphonso Davies is about to leave the game. Eric Katagli, Jordi Reina, I think, from this position. It's Davies straight against the wall, comes back for Alphonso Davies, and that will be his last out
in that situation.
So Alphonso Davies leaves the game here. The final time he'll play at BMO Field in a Major League Soccer match. Of course, he'll be back with Canada a week on Tuesday. We were at training yesterday, and the Generation Adidas Cup is going on right now.